Okay, hi. So I just got back from a month-long trip in the US, and I thought it's a good time to do a follow-up video to my why I moved back to India, because this trip has given me a lot of perspective, and it has been 3 years since I moved back. So now is the time. So, firstly, to address all the comments I got on that original video about how there's no way in that possible time frame that I could have given up my green card. Yes, I understand what you're saying. I was paraphrasing. Geez, I didn't realize like so many people would pile on to that one specific point. What I meant to say is that I gave up the opportunity at having a green card. So, like a month before I left, I got an email from work saying you're eligible to start your green card application. And I was like, no thanks, going home, bye. So, that was a pretty satisfying feeling on its own. Secondly, a lot of people talked about how I would regret this and that I'm that I'm a fool, that I've had the worst idea ever and I'm going to regret this, etc. etc. So to all those people, it's been 3 years and I get to hug my mom every day. I get to argue with my dad once a week. I get to chill with my grandparents. I get to hang out with my cousins. I get to irritate my brother. I get to watch my niece grow up and be a part of her childhood, which is amazing. And I have like no regrets on that at all. I mean, of course, I did just go to the US and I see how well my friends are doing generally in their lives and financially, and I understand why so many people want to move to the US and how many opportunities are available, etc. And I get it, and I'm really happy for my friends, and I'm really proud of them, but everybody's on their own journey, and just because I had a chance at that life, it doesn't mean I owe it to everybody to stay there. Um, the other point I wanted to make is that a lot of people supported my decision and said that they also felt the same way, that they wanted to move back, but they weren't sure if it was like a viable option because nobody seems to do it anymore. To those people, thank you. I'm glad it's not me. Thank you for your comments, for your messages. It makes me feel a lot less alone. And honestly, there is so much opportunity here that if you're able to like financially figure it out, like you should move back. Lastly, yes, I know I come from a place of privilege. I don't have student loans. My family is not depending on me for money. I am a full-time actor and my parents do support me and I do live with them still, etc. And I know a lot of people don't have the luxury to do that. But I mean, at the same time, I do want to be an actor and I don't have like any family connection to Shah Rukh Khan or Karan Johar. So I don't have like a red carpet rolled out in front of me. All of us are just sort of playing the cards that we're dealt when we're born types. So if I do have the option to pursue my passion, I am going to do that because I can. And I think if you do have that kind of privilege, you owe it to yourself to try at least. So yeah, to everybody who I so deeply offended with my decision to move back to India, I'm sorry I made a decision about my life that in no way affects you at all, and I don't understand why you're so aggravated about it. To everybody else who supported and commented and agreed with me, thank you. You are not alone. I get a lot of messages. I am not alone. I get a lot of messages. Y'all should start messaging each other. Like, let's just make this a community of NRI returns. And to everybody who had no opinion, thanks for the views and no comments. Those are always appreciated. And yeah, I think going back to my previous point, you owe it to yourself to at least try to do what makes you really happy and to make a difference to the world, because if we don't make the world a better place, who will? Okay, bye.